Well, let's say piggyback off that real quick. Like, can a beta turn into an alpha, or does he just have to stay?
Yeah, with the right training.
Yeah.
Come to Miyagi-Do. I got you. Don't trip.
Just know, I'm his man. He's not responsible for any consequences that may come from this training. Sign this release form. Not responsible.
Nah, because I always speak from. They know I was shy for the longest.
Yeah,
I was a friend zone, quiet dude, and then I just got out of my shell.
Okay,
and then it just changed. But it's like I was that quiet friend zone dude, and I know the other side, so I can speak from experience. Like I used to be really shy, so I know.
So what
you
made you like that? What was the determining factor? Was it like a heartbreak?
My friends telling me I was too nice, and that I had to stop being nice. Really, girls like an asshole. They like a challenge. If you're a pushover and it becomes like they get bored of you, and I had to learn to just start being a dick a little bit.
I've noticed girls at a certain age when they're tired of like. So honestly, if you're a nice guy, you should be aiming for girls who are like basically have gone through their asshole guy phase and literally are like, I'm tired of him.
But do you know how rare that is?
Honestly,
that are actually tired of the asshole.
I don't think it's rare. I just think you're looking the wrong. I'm not.
Honestly, I think it ranges. Like, I think chicks in their 30s still go through that shit.
No, I know. I'm thinking like old. Like,
but see, does that have to do with the fact
chicks in their 30s still going through the hot girl summer?
Like, do they read?
He said, "We outside. Bitch, where your kids at?"
You feel me? We used to have this saying growing up in high school, like girls who had they're both mom and dads in the house were always harder to smash.
Yeah,
and the girl who had it also comes to like some women are broken. And they always want an asshole or something. Like they're never gonna
daddy issue type shit.
Yeah, so
it's a like, niche. It's a niche that's in a
they're searching for something. So it's like you got to see what you're working with. I guess you know what I mean. Deal with. You got to see who you're dealing with and what kind of broken pieces. If there's a lot of pieces put together,
see what type of puzzle I got to put back together in this motherfucker.
So you think they could a beta could still transform?
Absolutely. I mean, yeah.
Have you seen it?
Yeah. I've seen it.
Yeah.
Because honestly, I'm gonna be honest, and I want you guys to think about it. I feel like it's very rare that a man is born an alpha because you have to learn how to be an alpha. No one.
You don't think some dudes had it from as kids? Like, just, hey, look, he's a leader. He's a quarterback when we play. He's the main point guard.
I would say but it's rare to get that.
No, it's rare. Yeah, it's rare.
I feel like it depends. It all starts depends on what pond you're in.
Because what the motherfuckers that are birthed.
Yeah. Well, on your block, you were the big fish, but on the next block, you ain't. But you grew up on this block, so it made you alpha. Because if you grew up in an area where you the fifth, sixth big fish, and you're not going to get that mentality.
Because let's be honest, at that age,
on your environment growing
the fastest person
you're the leader of the block.
In school was usually the leader. The most athletic person was usually the leader. Why? Because in any sport, you were usually picked first.
He was dominating.
You were the captain, blah, 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 whatever. So that's what I'm saying. I feel like it's learned. So even if you learned at 5, you learned because people always wanted to hang out with you. People always wanted to be on your team. People always wanted
got picked first.
Pick you.
So low key.
So even if it's young, you still learn.
It is kind of like you're born with it. I can't even lie.
That's what I'm saying.
Like I can honestly say, from elementary, junior high, high school, I've always been in the upper echelon of popular crew, or always in the popular circle. I've never been a regular.
Like regular. Yeah.
So I used to be shy, but I still always hung out with the most. Yeah. So it's just personality, maybe, or. I don't know, but not everyone has that type of
swag. Just because energy, you're in that group doesn't mean you literally know how to be like an alpha dominant. Because the thing about you can be on a championship team, but you don't know how to win.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Your team can be good, but you don't know how to like.
Let's do this. Let's do this real quick. I think I'm pretty sure everybody in the room should we should know like we know our era and shit like that. Let's say Slater from Saved by the Bell. Was he a beta or was he an alpha?
I don't know,
knowing that Zach was the alpha of the group.
I would say a beta.
Is that the one that's Mario, right?
Yeah. I would say a beta.
Nah, because Screech was a beta.
I'm gonna say he a beta.
That don't mean that it can be two.
That nigga wore tights and
I don't know.
Fucking
Slater did have the ballerina tights on, so I don't know.
That nigga's beta. I'm gonna say a beta.
I feel like he was more of a. What's the one in the middle? Omega? Isn't there like the Omega one where it's like you're not a.
I know you're talking about there's Omega. Yeah, it's still they still have beta traits, but
but it's like you're not called.
It's called something else. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like beta, Omega, and then alpha. Yeah. I don't know. I didn't watch much of that show.
But I would say beta or what this nigga said, but
yeah, he definitely.
But there's
wasn't
all
alpha.
kinds of alphas. There's quiet alphas. There's just you just can't be no.
And honestly,
just
I
don't
heard
be a
something.
bitch.
Basically.
I heard something. It's kind of like how girls say like, oh, like I'm lucky because I got the leader of the group. But I heard something that the guy said like guys usually don't have leaders of the group. They have leaders in certain situations. So like you can be an alpha when this situation pops up. But then when this situation pops up, the group is gonna follow this person.
Yeah. So like this nigga might know more about this.
Exactly.
He might know more about that.
So I feel like an alpha depends on what your
situation
is.
in. Okay.
At least with dudes, with girls, I feel like girls always have an alpha of the group, regardless, no matter what situation.
Yeah.
Like girls will sink or swim with their alpha.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel
so when a girl's with a beta, that's because she's settling?
It depends on her, and this may sound hella cliche. It depends on her life experience. Because like I said, she can be dealing with alphas all her life and realize that like, damn, I can't get an alpha to cuff me. I can't get an alpha to take me seriously. I can't get an alpha to stop cheating on me.
Yeah.
All right.
So or it could have had been the daddy issues. My dad was an alpha, and I don't want to deal with that shit.
The typical thing, you know what I'm saying, most of these girls watching us, unless they work in retail and stuff like that, let's just put a situation here. Girl works in a warehouse. All the dudes, you're going to go all the way from the truck drivers to the forklifters to the stalkers
Not
to
the
the
forklifters. It's like
we going to work that whole trade.
I be lifting.
From everybody's experience in here, we all work warehouses.
Yep.
The girls usually end up with which guy?
The manager.
You feel me?
Got him.
Motherfucker, one of the managers.
For me, it was the manager.
They fucked the
Shift manager, store manager, operations manager, some type of manager.
Because what? Because girls what?
Girls don't want to fuck the help.
Hey,
There's only
This nigga
stupid. Like you said, to elaborate on that, like the manager could have been that nigga that got punked all elementary, junior high.
But now he that nigga.
Beat up and was just like, oh, I'm about to be a manager. I'm about to be
just
a
like
manager.
Mike.
And he finally got that power though. He finally got that power. Like
It's just like with a lot of cops and security guards.
like, oh shit, bitches is like they're submitting to me now. Like,
That's why you always
they're
see girls
submitting.
that mess with managers
Yeah,
don't last long.
Yeah, but there's some dudes that's just like a regular warehouse worker. They'll punk
Still
the shit
get
out of manager. Like, I'll beat your ass after work. Like,
But those are the ones that get it on the low and no one knows.
hey, yeah.
Ninja.
I mean, like, yeah, like they'll fuck up anybody. They're still an alpha.
Yeah.
Like
They're smart.
that lower
Those are
level.
ninjas.
But see, the manager's only an alpha because of his position.
Yep.
Yeah, only
Not because
positions.
he's an alpha.
No.
Yeah, there's some warehouse dudes that we like.
But like
hey,
you said,
shit,
certain
shit.
positions or scenarios, some
Yeah.
people are alphas.
And there's some managers who get hired because upper management knows that they don't like. There's some places that won't hire an alpha as a manager because they don't want to deal with the confrontation of having a manager that's gonna call them out.
Yep.
So it's like, okay, even though I know you're a better manager,
fit,
like example, like when we worked together, he was able to run the whole like area that we worked in perfectly. He had ideas. Our manager at the time, when I say he was simp, creep, weirdo,
This nigga brought out the list.
bro, everybody literally didn't like him. It was bad. Who came to fix it? Him. But basically what I'm saying is that like people sometimes don't want a confrontational manager, and they're gonna hire someone that they can tell what to do.
Yeah.
So
yes man type shit.
just like come full circle, just like women. Some women don't want the confrontation of a man to tell them to sit down, shut up, don't wear that. Okay. Can't do this, can't do that. So they're gonna settle or go for someone that they can be like, bet.
I know I can do whatever the fuck I want to do with this nigga.
I just think, I don't know.